Cool. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. This is the Secret Network AMA session. Please feel free to jump in, ask any questions about the secret agency, or give any feedback. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that's upcoming with the secret agents. There's been a lot of reorganization over the past few weeks. We're going to talk about the new agents platform that we've got coming for you. We're going to talk about some of the new missions that we've got coming for you, some of the um, ranks and rewards and ways you can get involved with the network and get roles as well within the community. Um, we're going to talk about some of our stories as agents as well, and we're going to talk about some of the working groups and stuff like that as well. But if there's anything you feel like you want to ask a question about at any point during the call, just unmute yourself and jump in. So yeah, without further ado, um, I'm Secret Skrilla. I started with the agency, for those who don't know, um, just over a year ago now, and kind of started making some silly memes and things like that. Got more involved with the awareness committee, um, and then I started to do support, so helping with people's technical issues and solving tickets and stuff like that with that team. And then I was asked to um, lead the awareness committee with Brendan. So I was doing that for a few quarters, and now I'm one of the leads over at the secret agency that we've just restructured. I'm leading a few of the working groups, like the events, university outreach, engagement, that kind of thing. So I'm very much a people person. I like to connect with people, find out what they're good at, find out where we can put them in the network to make them shine. So um, if you haven't reached out to our team with your skill sets yet, please do. We like to find out exactly what you're good at and exactly what you love to do, and put you in the proper place um, where you can really work to the best of your abilities within the network. So I'm going to share the screen now. Um, Brendan, would you like to give a little introduction as well for those who are new to the?
Yeah, sure. I'm Brendan. I am with Whispernode as well, um, part of the Secret Agents program. I started off with Secret Network back in the Enigma days when it was previously called Enigma back in 2017. And at that time, I joined the Enigma ambassadors and really thought it was an awesome opportunity to get involved directly with a project to learn about blockchain and cryptocurrency and the technical innovations that at that time Enigma was doing in the privacy space, bringing privacy to blockchains. And ever since getting involved with as an ambassador, I was just looking for more and more ways to get more directly involved with the project, get more exposure to the team, and just learn everything I could. So that like initial experience with the Enigma ambassadors way back in 2017 was a lot of the inspiration behind creating this secret agent program with Secret Network, and it's happened through a lot of talks with community members. It's been a brainchild of people in the Secret Foundation like Tor, previous people that were there like James Waugh, and just been a thing that kind of became a way to onboard people into the community and create ways for people to get more involved and kind of develop reputation within the community. So that's kind of the history of the secret agents and what we're seeking to do here. So I want to welcome everyone, and we hope to find everyone a way to get involved.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brendan. Yeah, I'd like to get a few more of the agents, kind of agent coordinators, to talk about their experiences as well before we start with the meat and eggs of this presentation. So let's get Malch up. Malch, you want to talk about your experience so far with the agents, what you do, and um, what you're going to do in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down in Austin. I did a few of these as well, so I'm excited for Tom and the social guys to put out these interviews as well. So I'll do a quick recap here. But I joined maybe about almost a year ago now, just as a regular agent. Loved Secret. It got put on my radar and just went down the rabbit hole really hard. So it was nice having that ambassador program put together so that I could actually get involved. I found a lot of projects that I loved, and there's just nothing to do. So having this in place, I could really start to chip away at things. Like I started doing small things, making infographics with the education guys, Erdy and Sean Pop, and then working closely with Skrilla to bring a lot more of the awareness stuff. So that has grown into now helping lead these university outreach, where a group of agents and myself, we actually track all the universities that we connect with, set up a prep call with them, and then actually present Secret to their group while trying to recruit agents and developers, show them what Secret can offer, like the grant program and Secret University and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing now, and that's kind of where it's going. But it all started very grassroots, small. I was just a big fan that stuck around and kept showing up. And if there's any agents out there that want to do the same, I'm happy to show them a little more detail about my path and how I did it.
Thanks, Malch. Yeah, awesome contributions for the university outreach. So for those who aren't aware, we're actively reaching out to universities who have like blockchain, fintech, computer science societies, and we're hoping that in the new term in September that we can launch some presentations and lectures and workshops for anyone that's a student. So I will share a little form. If you are a university student, you listen to this call, you can put your information there and we'll contact you. We can support you to join the societies at your university, and send you some awesome secret merch, and NFT badges and things like that to give out to all the rest of your fellow students. So I'll post that in a minute. Pope Black, would you like to talk about what's going on over in the African community and what you've been doing over there?
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, we can hear you good.
Okay, I'm Paul Black. I'm the agent coordinator for Nigeria and Africa. So I became an agent last year. So from an agent, due to my consistency and my commitment towards the agents program, so I found a lot of interest in becoming, a leader, and I got more involved with the network. And I remember when Squilla asked me, can I be a leader? And from there, I became a leader. I got the attributes. I learned a lot from Secret. Also, I was able to represent Secret from a lot of conference. I was able to reach out to people, and also I was able to make a lot of connection. That has been great, and it has been really awesome.
Yes, so for those who aren't aware, we have a huge international community and many different channels that you can join in the network. If you head over to the language select channel, then you can find all those, and I'm just going to post a link to that in the meetings chat here as well. Boom, boom, there we go. So there's a little channel above this one called meetings chat for those who are new to Discord, and that's where we'll be posting links and stuff like that throughout the call. Okay, so yeah, let's jump in. We're going to talk about some of the upcoming stuff that is going on with the agency. We'll talk about the new UI and all that stuff now. So so the agency initially started with some what we call missions, and these are all the different ways that you can get involved with the Secret Agents program. So at the moment, for those who have joined, you will see in the Mission Control channel, you'll see this booklet, and it's got a lot of different ways that you can help the network grow. So you've got recruitment missions here, inviting and recruiting agents. You've got your involvement, so yeah, attending meetings and helping us to plan Secret Agents missions, submitting projects, ideas, and things like that. He's got a hot mic. Not sure who it is.
I got you.
Cheers. Yeah, and even participating in governance on the network. You've got awareness tasks as well, which is making memes and TA ideas, all that kind of stuff. Making long form posts, holding AMA sessions, kind of, yeah, moderating communities as well, and you're actually earning these points throughout. So, so this is the system that we're kind of working with at the moment, and for the last almost a year now, we've been on this mission booklet. It's 25 pages long, and it's got loads of different ways that you can help us grow. What we're moving to now over the next couple of weeks is a kind of like inbuilt system, so internal system. So all of this stuff is going to be inside this platform, and if you can see the shared screen here, all of the onboarding tasks are going to be within this system. So you're joining all the communities, creating a Kepler wallet, which is how you interact with smart contracts on Secret Network and all the rest of the Cosmos chains. You can watch some videos, link your Twitter, submit your wallet addresses, and sign up to the newsletter. And then you get a referral link, which allows you to collect points for referring your friends. So yeah, we're in the process of converting this booklet into this system, and yeah, you can see you can accrue currency down at the bottom here, and with your currency, you'll actually be awarded ranks. Okay, so with your points, you can go over to the store over here, and you can spend them on tokens if you wish, or merchandise as well. So you can head over to cryptographics.io, and you can purchase all this kind of stuff. We'll actually cover the shipping costs for the merchandise as well. CRT. Yeah, so you can accrue points, and this is how you'll be able to spend them in the store here. As you kind of complete missions through the secret agency, you'll be assigned badges and special roles as well within the server. So people, for example, that have been completing translation work will get a translation badge, and eventually, if you do enough translations of articles and things like that, you'll become a reviewer. You'll be able to review other people's translations, and you'll get access to some of the higher level like areas of the conversations that are ongoing. We are in the process of setting all that system up in here. So yeah, international growth people, please keep your ears to the ground. That's going to be hopefully going live next week, and everyone should be able to onboard here over the next couple of weeks. Does anyone have any questions about this this new UI? I know it's kind of like a few people have seen it before. Maybe it's new to some of you.
Yeah, it looks new. I would love to know more about this UI.
Yeah, okay. So for agents like yourself that have been around for a while,
Yeah,
we're gonna.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Kingsley, for agents that yourself that like yourself that have been around for a while, we're going to hand out a link to join up. You will be at first you'll only be able to see the onboarding quest, so that's the become a secret agent quest here, and you'll have to complete all these steps. But I mean, for you, you're already connected with Discord, so it'll be really fast process. And everyone else that's already an agent, you just basically work through all of these steps here, and you'll be earning points as you go. And what we're going to do with all of the points that you have been earning in the old system is import them in here. So a certain amount of time after we feel that everybody who is active is onboarded into the system, we're going to collate all of the points that you've been earning since last year in the old system for everything that you've done, and then you'll just be awarded in here. So you can either choose to spend them either on tokens or merchandise. We'll probably put some NFTs in here as well. You may get tickets to events in your area becoming available on here in the future as well.
Yeah, and I think Skrilla, maybe one thing it's important to also emphasize as we transition to this new platform and kind of new way of thinking about secret agents, or not new way, but maybe what we've always envisioned secret agents to be. Maybe we're able to do more capably now with this new platform. And that's to move away from not only incentivizing people to, retweet and share things and perform these daily missions to accrue points that they can spend on secret, but what we're really looking to do is um, onboard people into the secret network ecosystem that really want to get involved um, at a deeper level, and be contributing to projects and becoming committee leads and taking on initiatives on behalf of the network. And the way we're going to do that with this new platform is through reputation building. And as we mentioned, like accruing points, earning secret badges for different tasks that you complete. So we would be able to see, what agents have accomplished certain tasks that maybe gives them more permissions to do other tasks. For example, one thing we're currently working on right now is a field agent guide. So a field agent is something that we're determining is an agent that is given the opportunity to attend a crypto conference on behalf of Secret Network and to represent Secret Network and the Secret Agent program in their local city, or even potentially travel to a crypto conference somewhere else. But we're only going to open up those types of opportunities to people that have kind of proven their worth, so to speak. I don't want to say proven their worth, but developed a reputation and really shown that they're committed and knowledgeable about the network and the community. So as you progress through the system, the hope is that we can open up more opportunities for people as well and provide funding and things like that.
Okay, that sounds nice. That's nice. That's nice. That means every agent will need to be committed to the ecosystem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You go ahead, Brendan.
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, there's obviously going to be different levels of commitment from different agents. Some people will only have time to retweet and kind of do this more awareness based daily tasks where it's very simple. And we're going to give them a space to do that in the platform and accrue points and things like that. But we also want to create a space that is also opening up future opportunities to someone that is very committed to the network and very interested in being a larger level contributor and doing big projects, even developing projects on their own. I mean, you look, I think one of the greatest examples of a secret agent is Carter Wetzel, who started off as a secret agent. He started off writing articles and doing research for his book that he put out, and now he's building a full-blown protocol with a huge team of developers on the network. So we want agents and the new platform to be a space for everyone, from the person that's just doing daily awareness and stuff on Twitter to the people like Carter that are going to launch full-blown projects on the network.
Creating a kind of college meetup to to create more awareness for students. It's a very nice idea. So on my own local environment, I'm trying to like come up with this idea that will maybe help more students to get the awareness concerning secret network.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to highlight these and find these societies as well that are focused on blockchain, fintech, computer sciences as well. So do check out the meetings chat. So I just posted a form there where you can sign up. We're going to be building our contact list over the summer, and then in September, when the university terms start again, we're really going to be hammering out a lot of workshops, events, and lectures and presentations and
Okay.
things like that. So love to have you involved with that, Kingsley, and just fill out the form to get your name down on the list.
Okay. And also on the forum, I actually came up with a proposal, but I haven't been able to post it since we are still working on the site. So I'm just waiting for the right time. Like maybe when we are done with everything, we launch the site and we start using it. Maybe that will be the right time for me to post the proposal for everything.
Hello,
Hey, Amir,
can you
how's
hear
it
me?
going?
Yeah, how you doing? I was wondering how to go about it technically, like the way you said it that if some agents want to contribute a little more or have more time, how to actually go about it? Do we like apply somewhere or do you does like have a referral someone to guide us to like where's needed where is priority like are needed to help that was the first part of the question. And second part, I want to know if like the actual work that we do is not like kind of lost in the wind. Like I'll give you like a perfect example. I had done a translation like you advised me to, right? And sent it through the took an article through the repo and did it and sent it to the IGC the the the, the email, right? Um,
Yeah.
and I don't even know. I asked them a couple of times. It was I think it was in March, yeah, March or April. I asked them if it was reviewed or even if it was so basically that was it was some kind of effort. Not it wasn't great. It didn't take me 3 hours to do it or something. But I just want to know if stuff like that is not going to be like kind of lost in the wind. Like like maybe I could have done something else that would have been more efficient.
Yeah, it's a good question. So I'll deal with the translation one first because that's much quicker answer. So yeah, the translation stuff. I had the similar question as well because me and my partner did a translation, and basically what happened is the committee that was looking after those was not funded, and we had to wait until this new secret agency entity was made and funded before any of those could be paid out. So I can see just on the requests that the translations with bounties and stuff like that are going through now, and are getting loaded onto the website and are getting paid out. So if you want to send an email to me, DM to me, or you can write in the International Growth Working Group, and we can make sure that yours gets put through. Because I know there's quite a few people who are who've done translations, but yeah, those are ready to be paid now. And the first question you asked about how do you get more involved with the agency and take it from the kind of like reposting stuff on Twitter level to the creating content level and helping with organized projects for the network. Well, we've set up several different working groups. Those are just available for every user underneath the secret agency section, and everybody should be able to write there. So they are recruitment, agents engagement, education, international communities, university relations, events, agency, social media, and there's a design one as well. So yeah, recruitment from the top is kind of like bringing in high contributing agents into the agency. So anyone that's good, that's got a big network of people in Web3 industry or as a part of a university society, anyone that's got a lot of friends that are into crypto, this is the working group for you guys. And also spreading the word about our recruitment programs. Engagement is all about creating like really gamified experiences for the agents. So yeah, stuff like creating scavenger hunts, stuff like creating competitions, making sure that the agents have all the intel that they need to hit the ground running in the agency, and what steps they need to take and to get involved and start contributing. Your educational content is trying to create like a comprehensive base of articles and content that covers everything people need to understand the blockchain privacy and the mission of Secret Network. Making sure all the material that we have put out there is easy to find and access for people, and making it fun as well. International communities and international growth is making sure that all of that content that's been done by the education working group is translated into as many languages as possible all over the world. So there's a huge repository of articles and information that can be translated. If you're interested in doing any of that, you can link with the international community working group that I've tagged in the meetings chat there. University relations. So we had our call just a little bit earlier today for the initial working group set up, and we are spreading the word about blockchain privacy to as many universities and educational institutions as possible. So not just unis, we're talking colleges, schools, any private educational institutions, as many as we can find really. And also grassroots organizations as well. So if you are an agent that's living in a big city, it's a good idea to check out websites like Eventbrite or meetup.com, or there's even one called dgen.events now, where where you can find all the local Web3 and crypto events. We can help support you to go along to these things with merchandise and go and spread the good word about Secret Network. We can give you special like NFTs for onboarding certain groups of people, all that kind of stuff. We talked earlier about sending agents over to conferences and things like that. So if you're interested in getting involved with that kind of stuff and either organizing a booth at a conference or even getting on stage and delivering a keynote speech or like fireside chat, that kind of thing, if you're confident enough to do that kind of stuff, then we've got the events working group for you guys. And then there's your social media presence. So anyone that's really hot with social media, there's a working group up there called Social Media Presence, and also kind of secret agency media. They both feed into each other. So a lot of the agents are really good at creating Twitter threads and things like that. So to get involved with that one, if you want to do more of that stuff. And then there's another one for designers and anyone that loves to do graphic work, video or audio stuff as well. So lots to do. You'll find those channels again, like just up at the top of the server underneath the general and secret agent section if you're already a secret agent, and you can just jump in and get involved. There's a lot of work that's already gone on over the past couple of weeks in there. So just head to those channels and introduce yourself if that's your vibe.
Where's the teacher?
Where's the teacher?
I don't know what that was.
We're all anon here at Secret Network. We never go on cam.
So Amir, I hope that answers the question. That was a pretty good answer, I thought, from Skrilla, and a rundown of the different working groups. I also posted the jobs board in the chat. There's nothing much on there now, but another way that agents will be able to get more involved in the future, and I know a lot of agents actually have found jobs, like full-time or part-time jobs, with applications on the network. So anytime, an application level DApp has a need for, for example, a community manager, or someone to do business development, or, developers, or whatever it may be, we do have this secret job board, so DApps and whatnot can post their jobs, and obviously people that are from the community understand Secret Network, understand how it works, know the community and stuff. Obviously, they're going to be really good job candidates for a lot of these DApps. So that's another way and another advantage to being a secret agent and kind of having built up a reputation is, they'll recognize you from your contributions around the ecosystem, and these larger projects that are spinning up, that's a good place to kind of source talent from and stuff.
Regarding the new secret agency UI, it's awesome, and it's really fantastic. Honestly, I haven't seen anything like that before, and I'm sure it's going to be much successful. So I would like to know when is it going to be live?
Yeah, it's a good question. We're thinking over the next week or two, so just keep your ears to the ground. What we'll do is we'll run a daily mission or a series of daily missions. We want everyone that's been a secret agent for a while to onboard into this new system. So we'll just keep asking everyone to onboard. Just keep your eye on that daily missions channel. We'll do a few more of these sessions to get everyone up to speed on what we're doing over there. We're kind of near we're near where we want to be for the launch. So the last thing kind of on our list is to create this extra quest line that will be like a choose your path for the working groups. So at the moment you can see we've got a few quests here. So onboarding is pretty much covered, but we feel that if we launched it at the moment, it's kind of agents would get to a point where they would kind of on board, do a few daily missions, and then they kind of run out of things to do. So we want to put choose your path in there. We want to put the translation jobs in there for people who want to do translations and just fill out a few more quests. And also make sure the system works as well, because things tend to work when you've got like 200 users, however many we have at the moment. But when you start adding 5,000, 10,000 users in there, things start to break. So we're just testing at the moment, but it's going to be over the next couple of weeks.
Okay, that's cool. So does it mean that an agent needs to sign off with like an email address or some also? And is it looking like a kind of decentralized social media or social network like that, where agents can also even communicate on the platform?
Yeah, so the sign up is actually through Discord. So you verify through Discord. It connects to your Twitter. We always recommend that agents create accounts that aren't linked to any of the personal information. It's your own choice, but most of us prefer not to have that linked to our personal name or that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Thanks, whoever server muted that person. Yeah, so yeah, it does link into all your traditional social media. Unfortunately, at this point in time, those channels are where we get the most adoption, and that's kind of what we need at the moment. So until there's like a fully decentralized, completely private social media platform out there, which we will adopt when it comes, yeah, we're working towards that. Now, in terms of like where it's going with this platform, there's things like alternative currencies coming in. So you might be awarded, you get agent points for completing missions, yes, but you might be awarded something a little extra special if you complete like an article or make a video, things like that, just to recognize your work. There's extra things coming into the store for people who do that kind of stuff as well. Not sure if anyone's seen the secret coins and things like that that Jay's been designing from the Secret Foundation, but I'll post a picture of them here.
Yeah, actually, maybe we want to mention those too. We haven't mentioned. Jay, I don't know if you want to just tell everyone about the packages that you've put together, and then we can explain how those will be unlocked.
Hey there, I'm not sure if you can hear me. My headphones are a little messed up as usual.
It's all good, mate. Yeah, you sound nice.
Coins for tier rewards, and we're really excited about that. And what we're also going to be working on is a digital version of those coins as well. So not only will you have a physical one sent to you, but you'll also have a digital, almost like badge-like for it. So really looking forward to handing those out to people who hit those marks.
Hi, Skilla. I want to ask something.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I wanted to ask this new agent platform that you said that onboarding agents can only be done using PC. Is there any way that they can enhance it so that those on mobile can equally onboard agents? Because down here in Africa, getting a PC is not every college student that has a PC, and many would like to get involved with what they're doing. I don't know if they will consider having a mobile version of onboarding agents with a new UI.
Yeah, exactly. So it's exactly the opposite. In fact, the new UI, you're able to onboard on mobile, right? You do need to have Kepler installed on your mobile device. Obviously, to interact with Kepler and Secret Network, you need a PC. But what we want to work towards is using a mobile native wallet like Starshell, or what's the other one? Is it Cryptic, the other wallet that's coming out? So we're hopefully going to move to one of those pretty soon. So you'll be able to complete the entire onboarding process on mobile. It's going to be a lot faster than the previous onboarding process where you have to do exams and things like that. Now, you will have to do exams if you want to become, let's say, a field agent, because we want you to have a really high level of fluency with the network before we send you out to go and represent it at conferences and things like that. But in terms of the initial onboarding, things like recruitment, things like submitting daily missions, doing the awareness tasks, all of that kind of stuff links it into the UI. So you'll be able to move from the UI directly to Twitter, and repost things or retweet, like all that kind of stuff you can do really, really easily. So that was one of the main goals, because we feel like in the previous system we had a lot of people signing up, but we had a huge drop off of people following through with the emails from that system that we were using, because I think it's maybe like 8 emails you get before you fully become a secret agent. So in this new UI, it's 14 steps. You can complete them on a mobile, and it takes a few minutes rather than an hour or so. So if anyone that you know has struggled in the past trying to onboard, or like doesn't have access to a PC, once we go live with this system, or if you're lucky enough to already be in it, you can share the link with them, and yeah, they'll be able to onboard just within minutes. if you have got access already and you've been in there, do give us some feedback as well.
Hi, good evening all. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Skrilla, I wanted to ask, I've successfully onboarded to the new secret UI. Checking it out, it's very nice, and especially onboarding agents is straightforward. So they just need to do this, do that. Yeah, but I noticed something. There's a time lag. So when you complete a task, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes for the it's either for the tax to actually reflect or for the tax to actually go through on your dashboard. Yeah, so there's kind of a lag there. It's kind of a lag, and also when you're completing referrals, also there's also a lag. There's also
Yeah. So
and all,
so that kind of stuff is why we haven't released it like generally just yet. But there are fixes on the pipes for those kind of issues. We're aware of lag with referrals. We're aware of lag with Twitter. It's all related to rate limits and things like that. But yeah, the devs are working behind the scenes to iron out all those issues before we go live. It's one of the growing pains. Like we obviously started off with the high ranking agents, and some referral links were sent out to people that they knew, and then eventually we ended up with like over 200 people in the new system already. And as we've kind of onboarded more people, we've got more feedback. So yeah, it's definitely been worked on. We want all this stuff to be as smooth as possible before we launch. But yeah, cheers for the feedback. I've made a note, and I'm gonna make sure that gets sped up for you.
thank you very much, because I was saying it's kind of something that we can get together actually help a lot of people on board easier. Like if it's to say that Secret holds on campus events or workshop, so it means I feel this should be something that people can come. So as an activity, they just take 5 minutes to come onto the platform, connect their Twitter, and start onboarding immediately as they are hearing about Secret. Then from there, we take them to Discord, put them through the ropes immediately. That's why I love the new UI. It's something like you can over a Zoom call or even over a WhatsApp call or anything, share your screen and they can see what you're doing. And so cheers to the team. Cheers to the team.
Yeah, thanks, and thanks for getting involved and helping us build it out. So yeah, that's the goal really. I mean, for us, it's like, especially people who are already Cosmos natives that already have like things like Kepler and all that kind of stuff. The onboarding for them is super easy. If people have Discord and Twitter already, yes, it's like a couple of minutes, really. And when we get to the stage where we've got a mobile wallet, which I believe will be in the next couple of months, yeah, we'll be able to switch to that, and it'll be a dream to recruit people at conferences and grassroots events, universities, all that kind of stuff.
Good evening,
One other thing,
everybody.
you shared a document that has a very nice streamlining of what will be going ahead with as not say the new agency program, but like the new ways of doing things and the new ways of coordinating things in sort of a way. So I was asking, on the platform, is it possible that we can get access to that like docs, so everybody can like immediately, so they doesn't have to come back to Discord to check about it. You can just come on the platform, okay, instead as an FAQ. Yeah, an FAQ will be helpful on the platform. So especially that FAQ structured in the way that document is, because the document is simple and explanatory. So in a way, so getting an FAQ in that manner, you want to make like now on the dashboard. Apart from where you have missions, deport, you have FAQs. So FAQ, so you can make things or support also. You can make things issues resolvable, whether by self-service or by assistant. Very necessary. Very necessary in the get-go.
Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, we have talked to the devs about adding a link tree next to the depot, so you can you can head there and find all the useful links, all the documents that you need. Things like the translation repo, things like let's say the scammer hit list, because we try and hit scammers and impersonators and things like that as well. So yeah, there is a plan to put all those links right next to the depot. It will probably come a little bit after the launch because we want it to look really nice, but it's definitely in the works.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am actually very new to the platform. I just become a secret agent recently. I've been hearing people talking about the new platform. They tested it. I don't know. Is the testing, is it just for some certain people, or every agent can test the platform? I just want to know.
Yeah, at the moment it's kind of like in a beta testing. So yeah, not everybody, but if you're in there already, you're one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, I will say there is a link
Hey, how's it
that
going?
people have found.
Not much. I was actually going to reach out to you. I'm picking up New City
Jay,
Golf Clubs tomorrow.
Jay, you gotta have
And,
my.
yeah, wanted to.
I'll just mute him. Hopping on a call there.
Yeah. Hey, hi there. Hello. Hello over there.
Yep, we hear you.
Yeah, just want to ask if the active missions that haven't been deleted, are they going to be transferred to the new UI or something when it goes live? Because I know some agents haven't completed their missions, so something like that.
Was the question if the missions will be translated?
No, I mean the active missions right now. Are they going to be transferred to the new UI when it goes live or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Go ahead, Skrilla.
Oh yeah,
And
we're working on ways to kind of streamline it so there's not too much going on the screen in terms of like missions, because there's 25 pages of those missions at the moment. So we're just kind of thinking about ways we can put them into the least amount of little questline boxes possible, so people can still navigate around quite easily. So I'm thinking that a lot of the stuff like report scammers and bug hunting and things like that will be done through the daily mission. We might even change the name from daily mission to like mission report, something like that. And that's, you'll report those kind of things by code word, as we do at the moment. So you'll notice over the last few weeks that the daily missions have kind of been focused more around doing bug reports, things like finding holes in the UI and UX on the website that we need to plug, things like reporting scammers. Not so much. It's not been so much daily missions in terms of like raising awareness for announcements. There have been those, but it's changing a little bit. So yeah, we're going to import everything as much as we can, as much as we feel like needs to be imported into the new system, and just try and keep the visual side of it kind of clean and nice so people can interact with it in a kind of quick way.
So last thing I would say is that please make sure you send the link again so that we can try it out too, to know what we are trying to get used to. So okay.
Yeah, we will do, mate. We will do. Think we're pretty much there now.
Yeah.
Right, we're 2 minutes off the top of the hour. Does anyone else have any questions they want to ask us before we close the AMA session?
Yeah, where can people go to find out more, Skrilla?
Yep, if you're not an agent already, you can head to the link that I'm going to post in the meetings chat to join up. And if you are an agent and you'd like to get involved with one of the working groups, then head on up to your secret agency channel. You will know where that is. Just scroll down a little bit and you'll see the agents working groups in the next section. They're all there, and yeah, everyone that's a secret agent already has access to go and write in those channels. So feel free to get involved with the discussions. If you head over to the pin posts, if in the top right, you'll see a little push pin. If you click that, you can see the all the links you'll need to get involved with those working groups, and also some instruction as well of what they're doing, what projects they're working on at the moment, that kind of thing. In each working group, there should be a post that explains that. Some of these groups are doing calls throughout the week as well, so those will be listed in the pin posts if they are. Do join into those calls because they're so far they've been really productive. And yeah, just give us a shout if you're having any trouble getting involved with any of this stuff, or you need support with any of that stuff. We've got the agent support channel up there as well.
Okay.
SQI, can I add some other things to what you just said?
Absolutely.
All right. For the African agents, we have weekly activities now to engage all agents in Africa. We have Monday Twitter Space. We have educational series on Wednesdays, and also we have game nights on Fridays as well, and also general agents meeting on Saturdays. Also for the Africa agents, there are a lot of opportunities coming for the African agents. Because Secret Africa, we are planning on collaborating with some of these applications to foster the growth of privacy in Africa and the entire Nigeria as well. So you guys should just stay tuned, engage in these activities, and make sure you are committed to the network. Good luck, guys.
Thank you very much, Poke. Would you mind to post the times? I see now. It's 19:30 UTC for all these events. I'm going to post them in the meetings chat now. The whole list of events that Poke is organising.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right. Well, if there's no more questions, I'm going to leave you with our lovely Agent Zero, and thanks for coming along.
Welcome, Agent. You came to us just in time. You see, there's a lot to be done, and we don't have much time left. Blockchain could be the revolution we need to create a better web. A web that empowers everyone. With public blockchains, all your actions can be tracked online. There's one thing sorely lacking right now: privacy. My name is Agent Zero, and I'll be your guide here at the agency. If you're here, it means you've been chosen to take on special missions on behalf of Secret Network. Missions to help spread awareness about the issue of blockchain privacy. And collaborate on projects that help drive network growth and adoption. In return for your blood, sweat, and tears, you'll rise through the ranks, earn NFT badges and rewards, and gain access to exclusive events all over the world. Your first mission, called Become a Secret Agent, is already waiting for you. You can find it in your agent portal. Once you complete it, you'll be an official secret agent, and more missions will open up. Together, we can build the apps that will power a better tomorrow. If we combine forces, we'll become unstoppable. See you on the other side.